tips, good times always. We know what this place is about, so we'll do what we always do, just teach something, show something that reminds you of your grandfather, or something that he's inspired because you're inspired by Sensei or John or whoever. So we'll each do a little thing. We'll start there. I'm talking to you. You even look like if you're in here, I'm talking to you.
Put me on the spot. So as soon as he grabs, move. So keep it moving.
Second forward, and do cocky out. Stretch.
We'll explore the same thing.
Perfect, yeah, you're right.
So you used to do the circle like this way. Well, you can step up to the circle, so that's a grab, and just a strike, isn't it? And then don't be here, so. So you're just going to do a tail tap, okay? And you're going to move this. To the top.
Tom, I can't believe it's 15 years. He was here yesterday doing classes really, but he did love Tainenko right at the beginning of every class, Tainenko, and every course. And the most frustrating about courses was they'd get out to the Tainenko and 90% of people would switch off. Saw nothing in it. But for a man to do it all those years and do it every class and every course, there's got to be something in it. And our Sensei always refers back to Tainenko when we're doing technique, when we find it in there. And one of the basic things which we stepped on really the other day, this is why I'm doing it, because it gave me an idea, it was one, look at my posture, look at ease. Ease is better than mine. So when I go in, I'll affect ease and turn. What have I done? I've got off the fighting line. Most important thing. And I think that's one of the most important things of Tainenko, getting off the fighting line. So when we come to do full work, first one, please. What was his name? He got off the fighting line. So what he done? Step to the side, and you drew him out. Exactly what I did in Tainenko. My posture's good, ease is compromised. Second point. Sometimes you can, first. Sometimes you can get off the fighting line. Go back on it. Once you get off the fighting line, stay off it, join it. So I'd like just to go through whatever technique you want, but think about keeping off that fighting line. That's the easy job.
Take your front foot and your back foot forward as you come down. This one.
Still stepping. Yours, in the majority of cases, we are stepping off the line, as Norman says. As you see, I'm turning, so I'm stepping off the line. So I am out of the way. Again, it's not, I mean, Norman doesn't, he will put up a fight if I want him to, or if it won't sit with difficult. They just, if I put him out just slightly off, takes his balance. I would say, if you do the second form, off the line.
of Paul's granddad's favourite techniques, I think, was Nikio. And if you all come down the pub afterwards, you'll see the effects that it's had on William, who took you chemi for him a lot, Paul, and John. They now drink like this. They're all gimpy. No, don't worry, please. So, I think that Sensei really would have appreciated this smaller step, this smaller posture that we're adopting as well, because it gives you a much better chance to be in the right position and to not use strength. So, second point here. So from here, we can close our posture, atemi, and draw out. Okay, so you've got you stepping off the line, in, away, and then straight back in, and away again. Now, rather than me going down to him, I'm going to bring him up to me. It's your granddad, I wish you to just sort of nestle that in kindly, and you step around in front. I think we put it on quite quickly, so you'd sort of find yourself going through with that. But we're going to do this nice and gently. You're just going to bow until you get a reaction. Okay? So that's the reaction you're on. Is getting away from it and touching that. So the other side, in, away, back, away. Bring it into your neck, on the wrist, turn, which gives you this lovely S here, and then gently, please. Don't want any broken wrists. Thank you.
Sorry.
It's just me, not.
No, you just don't bend down.
Good.
That's
As soon as he raises his hand, you know you've caused a big pain. Okay, it's a clue. Always take on board the clues.
Ken just reminded me of something. So we're going to do Nikio again, sorry about that, but we've already used Ken once. So I was once at a course and somebody demonstrated, the instructor demonstrated first form Nikio. And I had to feet right next to Sensei Foster when he did it. And he did this, so he come round and he rested his hand nicely on the guy's arm and he just went and the guy went down, believe it or not, unlike Ken. And I said to Sensei Foster, what do you reckon on that then? And he went, wouldn't have got away with that in my day. So practice both ways for me. Just do this, rest your hand on, and see this person, got a bit of resistance in, what this does for you, it gives you something to fight against. So as I go down, Ken's going up with his arm, right? But if I go over, then he can't do that. You can't do that, can you? No. So look, on the arm, he can resist. Over, he can't. So try the two and see how you get on. Yeah? And the second way is how you should do it, by the way.
The left hand side looks a little bit different, done it a little bit different from the right hand.
Did I? Yeah, come here, Norm. Hand side, right? Yeah, so resting on, yeah, and then, yeah. And then this is the left hand side, right? Resting on. Yeah, so just try both ways. Rest it on, I don't know whether you guys do rest on or go over it normally, but try. Thank you. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Right.
So, for example, there were speed trials for drinking. If I couldn't have 4 pints in 15 minutes, I didn't get any dinner that night. But, so, you know, it's coming useful. But on the map, one of the things that always sort of he talked about is that Aikido is a progression, it's a journey. And I also know that sometimes you do things, they won't quite go right. And instead of getting frustrated, okay, that's not quite right, William, come here, Paul, come here, beat you up a bit, and then you work it and work it and work it. And I think it teaches you sort of, there's a lot of humility in that, isn't there? Because you've never arrived. And I found in Aikido that sometimes that humility is like forced on you at the most unexpected times, with the most unexpected things. So, where's Tanith? So, earlier this year, Tanith drunk 4 pints quicker than me. We were at an instructor's course, and we were doing first form Shianagi. And you might laugh, but I really struggled with it. Like, all these years I've been doing it, and I thought, I can't do this. Like, it's not working. So now I'm working at it, and it's still not right. But I want to keep going until I do get it. So this is just kind of how I see it at the moment. So what I was doing was just coming here, and then I was with Lynn, who was really strong, and I couldn't go any further. So I think I ended different things, and now I'm trying this extension here. So I've got this going and coming up. Now, for me, it's still not right. Okay, I don't know why it's not right, but the thing that I feel is when I'm here, there's a pull here. Now, maybe that's the way it is, but for me in Aikido, you should have that resistance. So I've got to keep working at this until I don't get that resistance anymore. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. Some of you never get to that level. I'm joking.
Anyway, I must leave the back.
But look, so this is what I'm working on. So give it a go, play around, feel it, see how it feels. If there's something though that you're actually really struggling with at the moment, there's a lot of downgrades. Don't ask me because I've got in your first form Shianagi. But there's a lot of downgrades here, so grab one and say I'm struggling with this. Just spend 5 minutes working on something you find a bit difficult. Because I think that's probably a really good tribute for my granddad, because he'd like that. So, less is more. Yes.
So, we always used to do a lot of Tana Henko techniques, and especially building up to Marotodori. And we have these set pieces where Uke is trying to make it difficult. So I want to explain why we do what we do. This movement of putting a twist on the wrist is so that it exposes his elbow so I can do that. And there's a timing issue if you train like this. If you train like this, there's no timing issue. You'll stand there, just put the twist on the wrist. There's no reason for this. That's the reason. So when you know that that's going to come, what you must do is, as he puts the twist on my wrist, as soon as he goes on, you take it off, so he can't get the elbow. And it goes back to this kind of hiccup thing of getting off the line. Now this is the important bit. There's no daylight between you and your arm. So when you turn back into your move, look nice and slow, straight up through the centre. If this happens, and you do this, that's what he's going to do. He's going to control you. So I'm taking disconnect from my body and my hand, create space that gives him the reason to do what he's doing. So you've got to keep that nice and close to you and turn it up through his centre. Please give it a try. Timing is an important one. You don't want them to put the arm bar on you, so you've got to move straight away. But keeping your arms closed. Can I borrow you, please, James? This is an exercise in stability, core stability. Join me on that. When we do Kokudoza, the idea is to get the armpits open. If the armpits are open, easy to throw. Keep your armpits shut, it's impossible. And I'm not holding particularly tight, because I'm still speaking to you, and he's having all the struggle. But I've kept my armpits shut. Armpits, very important things. So when you come to do techniques, you're looking to get one or two armpits open. As soon as it's open, yes? So, little exercise for you. Don't have to do it kneeling down, standing up. Affect the armpits, keep them shut. Make it hard for me. Oh yeah, see, look. Now it's open. Try it.
Well, I think
like this.
There's an awful lot that you can gain from them. These exercises in particular, we use them to death. In fact, we probably take up a whole class sometimes. Can I bring it? So when we do the rope story again, there's one way we pull the arm down to the floor. That's it. Yeah, you go. So this is just you teaching yourself to be kind of relaxed. He can pull on it as much as he likes. You are in charge. So when you're practicing this, you're actually trying to get the arm to the floor. That's what I'm trying to achieve. That's what you're trying to achieve. Good boy. That's it. Go on. Please try.
Please. Well, finish your partners. Let's just do some sort of massive four-sided shape. Yeah. Lovely. Thank you all. Let me finish that off. And that's how we should finish, with a laugh and a smile. Thank you once again for coming. As much as it seems like only yesterday, unfortunately my grandfather passed, it definitely only seems like last week that you were here last year. But I guess that's what happens. But for me, this like personally is such an important night for you, and I really appreciate supporting it. And every time I put something out about this on Facebook or something, you might start seeing people called Bow liking the pictures, and that's because my cousins, you know, and they don't do Aikido, but for them it's important as well. So I really appreciate it on that side. And I think for all of us in an Aiki sense, he gave us all of this. We're all here because of him. And it's now up to us, as Sensei, to take it forward to the next level. And I think we are. I'm just doing something. But yeah, so anyway, let's thank you.